Hi. Just wanted to once again reiterate that Skylum are a company that are based in Ukraine. They have people in other spots, and we really need to help support them. So by buying the Luminar Neo, you will certainly help Ukraine. Anything else you can do? Any other products? When you get onto their website, please do your best. I've bought a few things. It's a good way of supporting them and also getting something for yourself. Anyway, enough of that. So on to Luminar Neo. It's getting better and better with every update. What I wanted to show you though was this, which I really didn't get my head around, and I'm not sure I still have, but we'll see how we go, is this particular tool called Develop Raw. Now, this is a raw image that I took in Japan. Yes, it looks like it should have been taken in France, but it's not. Not that that really matters one way or the other. So if you go into Develop Raw, you can there see, you can actually, what we'll do, it will give you any defaults. So a bit like Lightroom does these days, but as you can see with for instance, these external profiles, that's all from the camera I took it with, which is Olympus E M1 Mark II. Excellent camera, by the way. So, you could go vivid and say, bang, there you go. So that's the first thing. I'll go back to natural on that one. You can obviously change exposure, smart contrast highlights. You've got black and whites, so you can control the whites and the black. You've got, this is very similar to a Lightroom type setup, but you can do you can actually do the white balance check as well, as you can see here. So what we're looking to do is, and just in case people don't know how to use this tool, what I'm looking for is to even up all those three numbers at the bottom of that box. So let's see, which is proving quite difficult actually. Let's move it around over here. It doesn't really, there's not much color in here. I think that's the problem. Anyway, if you do that, nothing much happens because only a little bit happened. But you can also go back to a shot as well, which is what I'm going to do. Then you've got additional tools. These are all for raw tools. So you've got some sharpness there, which you can increase. Very hard to see without me zooming in. And then you've got noise reduction, optics. Again, your auto distortion corrections. Don't know whether there'll be much in that. Doesn't look like it. I'll unclick that. And then you've got, there you go. It did have something. Let's have a look at, watch that again. There you go. Slight, not significant. So this tool here pretty much covers virtually everything you want from a raw point of view, but you'll notice that the little thing raw has now disappeared. And so has the profiles. So if you want to go back and do any more edits for that, you have to go into this section here, edits, and then just go, oops, and there you go. You can start all over again, or you can discard all the edits. Anyway, let's have just wanted to show you that because I think that's a really, really good tool. So let's cover one of the update features. Let's go for color. So one thing I find this is a bit of a disadvantage, but each of these tools have their own masking capability, but you actually have to nudge it a little bit to bring it in. So here's the mask. So I'm just going to, now what it's saying is that the actual masking has been improved, not only as in how it works, but also the color. And yeah, it is a much more almost fluorescent color, which is, as you can see, I'm not doing this exactly. This is only for purposes of this exercise. So I can, now I can just saturate that little panel in the middle there, give it a bit more vibrance, remove the color cast, which probably doesn't work too well, so maybe I'll be better off going back that way. So if you look at this, there's a bit of a difference there. I could actually turn the vibrance up even a bit more in the saturation. And what I could actually do is now, from memory, no, you can't do that on here, but so it does okay. So if we go back to that now, if I go back into this again, you'll see it hasn't changed because all the edits have moved over to here. And there it is there. So if I want to change that particular edit, then I have to go over to here. But if I want to add more, let's say I couldn't add enough saturation. Let's go here and we'll do a little bit again. And let's do the mask. Oh, we'll just do same thing again. Okay, so now I can increase the saturation even more. So there. So now what we're doing is looking at what I did initially to what I've just done. So I've added even more saturation. It's pretty cool, and all these other tools have similar things, and you can see here there's various different ways of doing it. One thing that I think is missing is the fact you can't paste the mask like you can on Luminar AI, but that's only a minor thing really. So yeah, look, please reach out to these guys, see if you can help them buy one of their products, whether it's this one, whether it's Luminar AI or their Aurora. Or if you've already got this, you can always add some lutes or skies or whatever you want to do. But thank you again for listening.